Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and we are here with another SD Gundam G Generation Eternal video. This time we'll be showcasing the last of the 3 new units for the half anniversary, being the only non-limited on the banner featured wise, and that's going to be Gundam F91. Now he is a durability type, so we're going to try to test how well he tanks. We're going to look over his kit, we're going to test out his animations, and oh yeah, by the way, we're going to do one quick multi right at the beginning of this video, see if we get anything nice. So if you've been liking the SD Gundam G Generation content on the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you want to join the UniX fam today and see more content in this game and other games. So let's see if I can get something supremely nice. We've already gotten everything from the banner, so it would just be kind of cool if we got any dupes. If I can get a single dupe of actually any of them, then I can max limit break it. And this doesn't look like it's going to be the case unless we get some mystical, magical fake out. This whole summit is a bum. Yikes, guys. It looks like we're going to crap out on camera. Dog. Horrendous. Horrendous. I mean, we're actually getting closer and closer to pity again. I do want to max limit break Unicorn and God Gundam, but like I said, in these next 9 summons, hopefully I can get enough copies because I can get 2 copies from the shops based off of stuff right now. But with that being said, let's hop into the actual unit. Alright, here we go. We got Gundam F91EX. Some really cool looking stuff right here. Let's see its skills. You've got Beam Saber, and Beam Saber is of course that melee range. You got Beam Rifle being a much better range than yeah, just the long range, mid to long range. You get the VSBR. Somebody in the comments if you want to let me know what that stands for without me having to go to the wiki, much appreciated. But you've got a longer range, clearly the long range weapon. And then what you've got here is the MEPE. And this is going to be decreased beam weapon power by 15% on the enemy by 1 turn. Of course, this is going to go up as you level it up. I will not be leveling up this guy's skills this time because I've kind of run out of mats. Like, it does get expensive. 3 units in 1 banner, that's a lot of platinum material to go through. And you got the MEPEEX, which is going to decrease special weapon power by 25%. So yeah, it's decent nerfs. It's decent nerfs. A lot of the hardest hitting things are going to be special weapon power, and so this is pretty nice. Now, pretty much the things we're gonna go over here, if you go to this, is UC series for the tag, Gundam Protagonist, Saikamu, EFSF, UC, Unstoppable, and Ace Unit. Obviously, the takeaways, like all of these, are pretty much in Protagonist, Unstoppable, and Ace Unit. But Saikamu is also a really cool thing to have here, fitting into essentially the team I've been rocking for a little bit. I'm telling you, Belchatora is a great supporter and fits a lot of top tier units. So, with that being said, we are actually going to look at the skills. I don't know why I got out of the Gundam yet. Looking at the skills here, you get increased defense level 3, so yeah, 15% increased defense. When the vigor is high enough, max or higher, you're gonna get defense and mobility up by 10%, which is cool. And then increased accuracy and evasion level 1. So maybe this will actually be some dodging right here. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool. You see the attack here, obviously gonna be low. Defense is looking pretty nice, and then mobility is actually, I believe, a little higher than normal. But with that being said, now we have to look at the pilot. Okay, good old Seabook Arno. And now, looking at the skills, you definitely have you have the increased accuracy and evasion, so he can actually go up even higher on evasion and accuracy, which is pretty cool for a turn, so we're gonna test that out. You got MP up by level 4 in order to be able to get supercharged, and then that's gonna increase by 6, which is actually a pretty good gain. And you have HP repair level 3, and that's going to be half of his health being gained back, so pretty good skills on that. And then when you look at the actual character abilities, you've got the support defense level 4, so he's going to gain 20% when he support defenses, and that can happen once per turn. And then you've got the new type level 4, so awaken reaction speed, or reaction by 20%, which is going to lead to even more dodging potentially. And you get the EX character ability. When executing support defense, he's going to gain another 20% defense, so he's going to have a 40% gain overall. And then when piloting units with specified tags, increase MP by 6 and reduce damage taken by 15%. So soaking up more damage and starting off with an increased MP, allowing you to get to supercharge with just 1 activation of his ability. So this is gonna be pretty cool. And I suppose what we're gonna have to do is hop in and check out those animations. Okay, so it's time to check his animations. We got everything back on the normal speed. We're gonna come over here and first start with melee. Would have been a kill, but of course this is only hard mode. So let's just at least see what's going on. Sometimes they put some really cool animations over here. All right. Got swag on the joysticks. Okay, I mean, as far as beam sabers go, pretty cool for the UC, and then we're just going to have to go retry that. But yeah, pretty good for the UC. Generally, it's alternative century that starts going crazy on the beam sabers. So yeah, no, I'm not mad at that. But let's move on to the next one. All right, this time we can use beam rifle. So we're gonna have them line up here, hit this. See what's up. Alright, indiscriminate firing. Oh, the shield is hot. I didn't realize the shield had it like that. I mean, alright. Quite literally, alright. Alright, let's go to the next move. Alright, this time I believe we will have to actually, oh no, we have one more move before we need to get his MP up. So let's hit this move right here, the VSBR. Like I said, I'm interested to see what this is because I have no idea what this is. Alright, he's getting swifty with it. Oh, it's the hip cannons. Okay, the animation was incredibly short, but I think it was cool for what it was. Honestly. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so for this one, I know I have to get the vigor up, so we're gonna go up here. And now that we have the vigor as supercharged, we are going to be able to hit the MEPE. See what goes down here. Okay, so it's the activation of his like super system. I'm digging it. It looks tight. Okay, and the fins open up on his face, like the layers open up on his face, and he gets supercharged. He's leaving mirages. Alright, and I like that he's able to take out bodies on his own. And because we got the chance step, we'll be able to move directly into his EX move, which is going to be the MEPEEX. And this is the animation that I know people want to see. Okay. And I didn't know what to expect going into this, but when we saw the trailers, I thought it was cool. Unnecessary flexing, but okay. I mean, she's moving, to be honest. Okay. The point blank, okay. I don't hate it. It looks cool. Actually, that was a spectacle. That honestly was indeed a spectacle. Was able to use most of his weapons, and yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But now we need to go over and kind of test how much damage he's able to take. So let's hop into some expert Eternal Road for Unstoppable and see what's up. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna roll in with is obviously he has nothing on him, and I'm using a normal rarity just supporter because I know everybody can have this. We're gonna put the 3 banner units on here and just really test how much he can protect and what's going on here. Okay, so now that we are here in the expert edition, I want to see what he's capable of. We're gonna just go over and just get some damage off, really. He can actually almost destroy them there. I do want to see what he's like at max tension, because he does have the ability to start dodging more max tension, and we're gonna be able to get off a kill here. Just ride right there. We did just see that, so we may see a little bit later, but yeah, we'll get the support. And then him coming through. So you can pretty much turn into like additional DPS, but what we're gonna do is essentially move him over here. And oh, we cannot do that. There is too much. There's too much sauce there. So we will actually just be on standby and chill. And then what I'm gonna do is come over here and have a Burning Gundam destroy this guy. And we'll have to skip. Just because this is an incredibly long animation, and that's not why we're here. Alright. We'll come over here and see if we can't one-shot. We actually can't one-shot. So we're gonna come over here and pause, and then we're gonna move Burning Gundam right over here and hit this. So even with the support attack, I guess he's got to defend. So we'll still hit it. If you want to see his animations, you should go in the on the channel and check out the showcase for Domo and Burning Gundam. This is the last of the feature unit showcase, so I've been on this one. All right, so now here's the moment of truth. I want to see what this guy's tanking for. So right here, a support defense is gonna take out most of his health. I don't like that. That's actually pretty crazy. Half of his health pretty much off of a grunt mob. I mean, he will actually be taking, that's why half his health is gone. He's gonna be taking it from Zeta Gundam 2. I'm gonna do this because I have faith he's gonna dodge one of these. Okay, he has done neither. Okay, so this guy has kind of done absolutely nada, you know? Meanwhile, Unicorn, being the limited beast he is, just carrying. And I think the way this is going, we're probably gonna die to Zeta, right? Like, this is not good. We'll have to defend. So we drop beneath the tension threshold. This one is gonna have to, oh. That is not good. Yeah, so right here, we can already see that the one defense is not that great. Not that great at all. Able to be taken down pretty easily. Wasn't that impressive there. We will actually just try to make sure we go back up to full. And we aren't using the HP one, so this is gonna get kind of funky. I don't think it's capable of, like, we can hit this, we can hit this, and we can chill. I actually will just pop all of this because we'll probably need it this turn. Let me see what magic I can work. I think we can get that guy dead. But after this, we're gonna have to just pump him. We're gonna have to see. Because with supporters, you just kind of need their effects, right? But with durability and attackers, I honestly think it's just better. Like, I think with durability and attackers, I do happen to feel that their stats are more important. Their dupes are more important. So yeah, no matter how we cut it, we're not really doing too much here. Like, we can pick up a kill, but it doesn't really save us, so yeah. We are going to go and we're gonna juice him out. Now, what do you mean by juice him out? Well, the first thing we're gonna do here is actually give him some stats right now. So the first thing we're gonna do here is come in and we gotta feed in the dupes. There are dupes of him. So this is going to give him a 30% increase to stats. What we have here before is HP 83,000. We have what, 9,000 as the defense, 9,553. Once we upgrade him, we get a 30% increase to stats all around. We get a 20% here, 30% here. So we'll put those in right now. Alright, so yeah, we're straight up going over another 2,000 HP. We're gaining another 1,000, almost 2,000 defense. Or sorry, attack. We're gaining straight up like 3,000 defense. And even mobility goes up about 2,000, so that's pretty good. On top of this, we are going to get up in here. And we're just going to give him some raw defense. Mobility is fine there. There should be one with raw defense. Yeah, there we go. So we're just going to give him some raw defense so he can take a thicker hit. Putting him up to 13k. And then to put the icing on the cake, we are going to swap out this with a 30%. Now, it doesn't really matter which one I use. If I put Ace Pilot, right? Where are you? I can't see it. It's probably because I'm tired. If I put Ace Pilot, okay, so Ace Unit, that's 30%, right? So it could be Ace Unit, or I could just do the Unstoppable, which is probably the max value. That's 36% because it's max limit broken. We'll play out that. And you know what? Actually, I don't think they've done it. I still don't think I'm able to upgrade it from here. Yeah, I can't upgrade it from here. So we'll just rock with this, and we'll see what it's like when he has more stats up. Okay, so we're gonna try to do the same thing, and hopefully he doesn't like burn out, you know? So first we're gonna get him up to max tension again, so we can have his increased damage output by 30%, and then on top of the increase by 30%, we can also just have him hopefully with more stats necessary to do his thing. So we're gonna hit this. Not enough for a kill. I think this one is though, right? Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna get some easy shots at him. And we'll check out this, because this will probably be the last time we see the animation in the video. It's simple, but it's clean. No Kingdom Hearts, no Utada. Alright, he's got the chance step now, so I'm gonna bring him up here and just make sure we take this guy out. Now that we have that, I want to have some of the ultimate support here, so we're just gonna put this guy on all cylinders. This is just the turn we want. We can only defend one time, but I'm hoping that we have some evasion, you know what I'm saying? Is that enough? That's enough. We're just gonna make sure we can trigger this guy's, Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we can trigger this. This should put him up to 3 supports after this. Such is the beauty of this new unicorn. Actually hitting for decent damage. I mean, this is expert. This is expert Eternal Road. So now we're gonna come over and we're gonna see if we can get some tension. And we're not playing here today. We're not playing today. We're activating this. And we're activating this. We're coming over here. Hit this guy with the erupting burning finger real quick. Then we're gonna shoot over here and hit this man with the wrath. Sure enough, it's a kill. Everybody going down here. And there's a lot of factors here. Probably the main one was going up an extra like 15% in stats. And actually using his skills at the beginning. Either way, it's more than enough. And now we get to see what the defending turn is like. Alright, this is the moment of truth here. So, he's attacking Burning Gundam. We want to dodge here. We want to see a dodge here. And just like that, he spent. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing it. Especially not being a double supporter, I am actively not seeing the use here. We might have to use F91 with another pilot or something, but even then, there are certain things that just aren't good at it. Like, he's not dodging. Tension going down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I think we might be able just to straight up put the fraud alert on him. Like, sure, he's doing some damage, but like, he's not actively doing enough. And this is actually a pretty optimal setup. Like, man's quite literally has 2 limit breaks in him. On top of having 2 limit breaks in him, on him, he's got a maxed out supporter. Like, I don't know what else I could do with this guy. He takes a whole lot of damage. On top of taking a whole lot of damage, he doesn't seem to dodge. He's been attacked a couple times, 3 or 4 times this video without dodging. So what's the point of having the increased evasion? Yeah, literally getting chunked, bro. Literally getting chunked. All we can do here is hit like 1 more time. Can we get hit back? Yep, that's half our life. So that's a no-go. We're gonna hit this and we're gonna try to see him on the defense 1 more time. I think this unit is quite obviously not the limited. Like, it's not close. Like, both Unicorn and Burning Gundam are pushing weight, yo. Pushing weight. Like Walter White, yo. But no, seriously. And this guy's not doing anything. Like, look at this. Watch this. So we're gonna hit the support defense. Bro's going to get hit. And then he's useless. Congrats. Unicorn's out here carrying the entire offense on his back. Yeah, I think we've seen enough. This guy is not it. This guy is not it. So, let's go and talk about the verdict. I'm not gonna hold you. I think this unit is close to cheeks. He just does not hold the same weight. Obviously, not being unlimited, standing shoulder to shoulder with limited units. I don't think he's up to par. Now, granted, maybe he's just a PvP demon. I need to look at him, but seeing that he can't even dodge on these maps, I don't see him as like that great. Like, he's doing some decent damage, but he's not dodging. He seems to take a huge amount of damage. I'm not seeing the appeal in this unit. If you guys know something I don't, please let me know in the comments. But obviously, he just seems the weakest of the bunch, not being the limited. Now, that being said, I do think he fits on some excellent tags. And if you don't already have him, it's not bad picking him up. Like, but he is definitely not the reason you're summoning on this banner. And luckily, there are 2 other outstanding units and a very good supporter that make this banner a must summon. So I will say this banner is excellent. Let me know if you want me to do a whole breakdown on why you should summon, but right now I think that this guy is just definitely the sunset of this banner. He's not really doing much that he needs to be doing, and that's okay. He's not limited. Maybe he'll get some shine later, but this is just not his day. So this unit, I give it the thumbs down. I think he's pretty mid, but yeah. thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more SD Gundam G Generation Eternal content in the future. And stick around, because later today I will be streaming Digimon Time Stranger, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that game. So yeah, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you in the next video or stream or wherever on social media. Go in the description, check out my links. All right, later.